Morning, everybody. Haven't had any time to write in a long time. I thought I would just do a quick video update. The lighting looks weird because right next to me I've got seed starts going with a LED light because I don't get a ton of light in the RV. I'm growing watermelon here. People all over campus have seed starts in their houses because it's the warmest place. Our greenhouse isn't warm enough yet for seed starts. Um, Not everybody has cool fancy lights. This has just been like sitting in my closet, kinda, sorta, in a weird way, for 2 years. Lots of things are getting put to use that I haven't put to use in a long time, like my teenage years of training in disaster response and community preparedness and my wilderness first responder medical training, which isn't very much. Um, and like containment procedures that I went over years ago. Anyway, I'm living at an intentional community called Lost Valley Events and Education Center. There are about 30 adults here. There's a handful of people we would classify as visitors or extended visitors, and then there's a small handful of children. And we're on 80 acres outside of Dexter, Oregon, and we are trying to prepare for the apocalypse. Meh. I've been told that it's funnier when I refer to it as the apocalypse instead of the pandemic, so the zombie apocalypse, in fact. Um, our entire summer events season just dried up because, of course, no large gatherings of people are happening, and we have severely limited the movement of people on and off site. So a handful of people are doing supply runs occasionally. We have one person who works at a grocery store, which is just fantastic. Um, and we've been able to make use of our wholesale bulk purchasing opportunities, which we already had in place before all of this happened because we were running a dining facility, kind of. Um, the whole campus has really pulled together to try to address this thing. So, right now I'm running late for a garden party, which is probably going to be significantly better attended than any other garden parties we've been having for years because people suddenly feel this need to put food in the ground and to lower our costs, which is great. Several people here have lost their jobs, and people who are working for the event center have all been fired, except for me and Misha and a couple other people um, who are working, who are either donating their paychecks or who are working on a deferred paycheck. I'm working on a deferred paycheck for up to 3 months. I kind of expect that Lost Valley will never be able to pay me. I would rather be going through the pandemic on 80 acres than stuck in a garage in Tigard or even in a house somewhere. I saw a deer. I see them occasionally. Um, yeah, better to be stuck here. So last night, everybody that lives here, or a lot of people that live here, threw a birthday party for somebody, and we all got together and drank, and there was communal food, and there was not enough hand washing, and there was joint sharing, and I didn't participate in all of this, but I just kind of had to let a lot go because I have been taking on this health and resiliency role and doing training on sanitation and hand washing and putting together quarantine procedures. We have 2 people in quarantine right now. They're probably not sick. They're on the second week of their quarantine and have shown no signs of anything. Um, yeah, I've been really stressed. I've been really, really stressed because I have been surrounded by people who I felt like have thought that I was crazy for the first few days and then have felt like they understood what was going on but didn't care or weren't able to make the jump. And that's still largely true, but the party was helpful. I guess if we get sick, we're all going to get sick together. Probably. That's probably going to happen regardless of anything I do. Um, I feel like I'm fighting a war with insufficient tools, expired bleach, not enough gloves, not enough spray bottles, not enough paper towels, people who aren't washing their hands, people who don't understand containment procedures. And I could just sit in my RV and completely check out of everything that's going on with the wider campus. And there are some people who live here who've done that, who've done nothing, who've shown up for nothing. Partially because they've been burnt before. They threw their lives into trying to make this place work, and it didn't work, and it wasn't sustainable, and they're just exhausted and overwhelmed. And I'm trying not to judge those people. I also think we need those people. They're very experienced. They have a lot of knowledge we could use. There's a special place in hell for bystanders. Bystanders, as one of my mentors used to say. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to continue risking getting sick and live with that and try to do everything I can for the people here for the duration of this thing, because that's the kind of person I am. Or that's the kind of person I want to be in a crisis. I hope everybody's staying safe out there, and I love you all. Take care.